people, including virtually all physicians, believe that peptic ulcers were caused by stress. Today, thanks to the work of two dedicated Australian researchers, we know for sure that a bacterium is involved. When Barry Marshall and Robin Warren were awarded the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 2005, the Nobel Committee noted the battle they had waged against the bad behavior of their colleagues who vigorously defended what the presenter called prevailing dogmas. In climate science, we have a similar situation amplified many times, not only by those in authority at institutions like the National Academy of Sciences, but by those ordinary scientists defending their research grants, by university administrators eager to stay on the vast federal gravy train, by politicians who have built their reputations and agendas around an absolute correctness of anthropogenic global warming, by a host of crony capitalists who've been lured into supporting cures for our imagined climate ills by a vast array of subsidies, and by a large number of ordinary citizens who are easily dazzled by those in authority because they lack education in science and because they see this as a new secular religion of environmentalism. Somewhere in the middle is our large and powerful institution, the Oregon Museum of Science and Industry. All it took to send them into a panic were a few phone calls from prominent professors at Oregon universities to remind them that we three musketeers might present heretical thoughts on global warming that might challenge their majority view. What sort of catastrophe are warmers promoting? Are we to be burning in hell by the end of the century as if condemned to the netherworld in Dante's Inferno? Or are they just worried about milder winter with less valley snow? Are they worried about a return of another Columbus Day storm or another Hurricane Katrina, the melting of the Greenland ice cap and the Arctic sea ice, or just the remaining glaciers on Mount Hood? Or are they worried that you might come to your senses and no longer support their insatiable appetite for research grants? The answer, of course, is all of these and anything else that they think is scary. For them, it's Halloween all year long. This topic has become a catch-all for hysteria, largely because we have let it become so, not because there is really very much to worry about. Now let's turn to the science, where we need to be very clear as to what the scientific topic is tonight. We're addressing the supposition that human emissions of carbon dioxide are warming the Earth's climate in a significant way. This is the so-called global warming. The argument against global warming is so extraordinarily simple and so powerful that we often forget to state it. There is no satisfactory logic and evidence linking human emissions of carbon dioxide to a significant warming of our climate. None. Let me say that again, none. There's plenty of evidence that our climate is changing and that it always has and always will change. Climate simulations that we see a lot of are not proof of anything any more than the wonderful simulations in Star Wars are accurate predictions of what life will be like in the future. They are just exercises in imagination.